Zachary Levi's latest and likely final appearance as Shazam in the DC universe didn't go so well. With all the announcements, with all the negativity, it just absolutely flopped at the box office. It was pathetic showing, to be quite honest with you, and we saw Zachary Levi get very frustrated at times over what was going on with DC or what was happening with marketing. He spoke out a lot at that point in time. However, it's very clear that Zachary Levi is a pretty opinionated person, and in general, I think Zachary Levi is a pretty good dude. Despite the failure at the box office for something like Shazam, I think it had far less to do with someone like Zachary Levi and way more to do with people were just tired of that. And to be honest, they don't want to watch anything DC related. Will this hold true for The Flash? How will that do at the box office? Knowing that this big reset is coming from James Gunn, who knows? But Zachary Levi is now under fire for apparently following the wrong Twitter account. Apparently, if you follow a Twitter account that is run entirely by members of the gay community, you're homophobic some way. That's what they're trying to tell us. Shazam, Fear the God, Zachary Levi under fire after following alleged anti-LGBTQ plus group on Twitter. What group is that, you ask? Oh, what's a group of gay people? Gays Against Groomers. Of course, this is Movie Blob. Zachary Levi turned out to be the guy everyone thought Chris Pratt was. Again, if you happen to be Christian, if people think you might happen to be somewhat conservative, they will try to cancel you at each and every opportunity. That's exactly what is happening right now to Zachary Levi. To put this in perspective, Gays Against Groomers is a Twitter account that is run entirely by members of the LGBTQ community who are simply saying, hey, listen, leave kids alone. Don't have all this indoctrination stuff going on in schools. Keep that shit out of here. But it's a gay group. The idea that it's anti-LGBTQ simply because they're saying leave children alone is absolutely insane. They responded to this. Wow, we were just made aware of this article that the anti-LGBT group it mentions is us. Do these people even hear themselves? We're all gay and have trans members too. Shout out to Zachary Levi for following us, and thank you for standing on the right side of history. Being pro-child protection is not anti-anything else. Just leave the kids alone. Now, of course, Movie Blob is not the only person talking about this. Anytime the woke mob gets some sort of sense of blood in the water, they will go on the attack. We saw what happened when Zach Levi put out some things about the jab, about the vax, about things like that. He was relentlessly attacked for those things as well. It's no secret that Zachary Levi very much talks openly about his faith. Now, he's not pushing in his movies or anything like that unless he does a specific movie dedicated towards that. But the fact that he's being labeled and targeted as anti-LGBTQ for following a group that is all gay people, an account that's run entirely by gay people who are simply saying leave kids alone, is fucking ridiculous and asinine, but that's where we're at. I wouldn't surprise if more attacks ramp up against him. The fact that he's the guy that we thought Chris Pratt was, blah, blah, blah. Funny enough, Bob got some backlash for that because then people thought that he was defending Chris Pratt. And of course, the wokies wouldn't like something like that to happen. But this is sad that if you just say, don't mess with kids, that people have it in their heads now that that is somehow an anti-LGBTQ statement. If you believe that saying protect kids is an anti-LGBTQ statement, that is very revealing about what you feel about that community and what you think that community is trying to do. And if you have a problem with someone saying leave children alone, you're pretty fucking sus in a lot of people's opinions. Zachary Levi targeted once again for just about the most ridiculous thing you could possibly imagine.